What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the next gear. We actually installed 391 gears on my Camaro. If you guys missed that last video, go check it out. But it was a fun little process. I was gonna take it to a shop, make sure everything's lining up correctly, but we ended up just slapping everything back in. So went ahead and took it on a drive. I actually recorded it on my GoPro, but we actually started wrapping the car. So I had to delete some footage because I got too much footage on my GoPro. The SD card was full. So I wound up losing that footage. So as you guys can see, I actually wrapped the roof and the trunk and the gas cap black. I did it myself, so as you can see, it just, you know, it's not professional grade quality. Wish I could have done it, you know, paid somebody to do it, but I'm on a budget, so this is what we got right now. You know, it ain't too bad, but you can definitely see the wrinkles, everything that came out of it. It was, oh my God, I don't even know if I'm gonna post that video. It was just aggravating to work with the wrap, but if I do, it'll be the next video coming out. So this is how the car is sitting, and I don't plan on keeping it this infernal orange color. The reason I wrapped the roof and the trunk black is because I don't like too much color into the vehicle. I like to have a bunch of accents on it. Even like down here, it's got black right here, as you guys can see, and it just, I don't know, it just sets the car off a little bit better than having everything like blue or whatever. So I do plan on wrapping the orange part of the car. I've kind of decided on a color, but I ain't gonna tell you guys yet. That's just something you're gonna have to see in the future. So this is what we're running with right now. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and take it on a test drive because I lost that footage on my GoPro of us taking it on a test drive. And I'll play some clips of the first startups with the car whenever I put the gears back in. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop in the car, take it on a drive, and I'll explain to you guys what's going on with it. All right, we'll go ahead and get it started for you guys. Alright, so if you guys know anything about installing gears, basically there's a 500-mile break-in period. So that's why videos are kind of slow right now, is because I have to break in the car. Right now I've put on right at 100 miles, so I got about 400 more miles that I got to put on the car before it's ready to do actual pulls. So as of right now, this is just how it's driving. There's no noise coming from the rear end other than humming noise, which is, you have to be extremely precise whenever you do this kind of work to a rear end, because the ring and the pinion, the way they sit in, you just have to be extremely precise. And we didn't have any tools to measure like pinion depth or backlash or anything like that. So we really just slapped it in with the old shims and was just kind of hoping it would work. And right now, so far, it's working, but I'm not gonna say that it's gonna work 1,500 miles down the road. Like, it could break at any point. I don't know how it's gonna hold up, but everything is actually running really smooth. They just have a slight humming noise sometimes whenever you're decelerating, but at least it's not a bunch of clanking and, you know, stuff like that. So the car actually is running pretty well, I'd have to say, for a job that we did in the driveway. That's why I said in the last video I recommend you guys to just take it to a shop and get someone to professionally do it, because at any moment my rear end can blow up at this point. But so far everything has been riding smooth. So basically with break-in period, I know like the first few drives I had to drive it for about 20 minutes, let it cool down for 20. The GoPro just died. So basically what I was saying was, during break-in period, I know for the first few drives I just had to take it around the block and let it sit, let it cool off, and take it around again, let it cool off. But now I've been kind of just driving it. Break-in period, you can't just get on it and drive it how you want to drive it. You just got to drive it like a normal person. So that's what I'm working on right now. I've got 400 miles left before the break-in period is over. So here we are, just driving it. And yeah, like I said, everything was running smooth earlier. And once break-in period is over, we're gonna go ahead and drain the diff fluid, check it out, see how much metal is in it, make sure there's no like chunks in it, but it's gonna have metal because with everything how it's sitting so tight, I already know it's got to have shaved off some metal in there. So we're gonna drain it and then we're gonna fill it up, and then hopefully right after that, everything is gonna be good. We're gonna fill it up with new fluid and go take it on a few drives. I know the first drive I'm gonna be easy on it just to kind of work everything in with the new fluid, but about halfway through that drive, I'll go ahead and give it its first pull. But what I'm planning on doing for the first pull, I'm just gonna kind of roll into it at a higher gear, just so that way I'm not killing it in first gear right away, and just see how everything responds. But after I get a few pulls in like that, I think it's gonna be finally time to do some first and second gear pulls and see how the car acts. I'm excited, I hope you guys are too. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And also, like I said earlier, the wrap is gonna be different for the color. I'm gonna keep everything black on top, but the color is gonna be different once I get to wrapping it. I ain't gonna tell you guys the color yet, that's just gonna be for the future. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. I also have to go to work this week, which is going to be out of town again, so I'm not gonna be in town. So I'm gonna try and get this video out, and I might try and go ahead and edit that wrapping the car video. It was just a really bad video. It was just aggravating to wrap this car, that's all I gotta say. And you see how it came out. It's not nothing really helpful for anybody to learn from. But I might put it out there, you know, just to get some content out for you guys. So hopefully within the next 1 or 2 videos, we'll actually be able to do some pulls with this car with 391 gears. I'm excited. Also, another thing to keep in mind is whenever you're installing the 391 gears, your speedometer is gonna be changing. So I have to go get everything recalibrated on the car, because with the new gear set, it changed the speedometer. So I'm running actually like 46 miles per hour. I'm probably running like 40 miles per hour. It just depends on what speed I'm at. So speedometer will change. You need to get that fixed. But other than that, everything's been performing well. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment down what you guys want to see next, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And I'll also throw in some clips right here of me starting it up for the first time, you know, just to show you guys what it was like. I wish I could have got the first drive in, but I deleted it by accident. So yeah, here's some clips of it, and I hope you guys enjoy. So now we're starting to fill it up with some gear oil. I went ahead and put everything back together on the car. We have the axles in. The only things I didn't put on is the wheels yet, because I want to make sure everything works before I try and throw this whole car together. You just, they got 2 drain plugs. They got one right here and one right here. This is gonna be your fill plug right here. This is where you stick the tube in and you fill it up until it starts overflowing. Then you can go ahead and throw the drain cap back on and you should be good to go. All right, so as you guys can see, I filled it up. It's now at the top.
Thank you.
Right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put the drain cap back on. Fill plug is back in the car. Everything is pretty much together except for the wheels. We got it sitting on jack stands, and I'm gonna go ahead and start it and try to put it in gear and see what happens. So, I guess there goes nothing. About to put it in gear for the first time and see if it moves and everything.